Hello, everyone, and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns. Today we've got another match of the Link to the Past Randomizer Challenge Cup 2024 here. We have the first of our tiebreakers of the year. This is a tiebreaker match in Group D between Captain 1977 and LucienGreeth. I'm Star, our two comms today are Talon and Gilgamesh. Take it away, you two.
Thanks, Star, and good afternoon to all of you, and welcome to another match in the 2024 Challenge Cup. Yeah, it's tiebreaker time. This is the Group D tiebreaker for second place, and it's real simple. Win and you're in. That's all you have to really worry about. I'm Talon116, and I'm joined by Gilgamesh. Hey, bud.
Hey, yeah, just win. It's so easy.
Yep, no problem. Easy game, right?
Yeah, so this should be fun. This is my first commentary for the Challenge Cup this year. I know these two are league teammates, so a little bit of friendly fire going on here between Captain and Lucien. Looks like we are underway now.
All right. Captain just grabbing the Uncle House item, and then it's going to bamf back to sync. We saw them do that yesterday. I like that play in 80 keys. Leave the castle until you can do something with it.
Yeah, Uncle Start is for sickos.
Cough.
So now, I guess, again, I haven't followed the Challenge Cup too closely. I'm guessing these two split in their normal races?
Yes, I believe so. And
that would have to be the case if there's going to be a tiebreaker.
The tiebreaker rules in Challenge Cup state that all the tiebreakers are ad keys.
Oh, okay. So it's not even a choice. I think, okay. I thought for main tournament it was if there's an agreement that it can be any of the modes, and if there's no agreement, then it defaults to ad keys, but...
I was well educated yesterday that it's ad keys, only ad keys until you die.
Noted.
Okay. I think that's to prevent, like, if there's a three-way tiebreaker, nice key on the Lumberjack. That way, if there's, like, a three-way tiebreaker, it's not one of those, well, what mode didn't everyone play? Yada, yada, yada. It's just easier just to flat state, this is what we're doing.
Alright, yeah, key on Lumberjack, that's always miserable. Nice shovel there in the mushroom spot.
The shovel's nice. You could just kind of route that down and pick it off quick. Big key and the
Yeah.
themes drop down. Pod, sure.
Pick up some bombs if you're feeling lucky.
So both runners kind of doing the meta start. What we've seen with ad keys in these tournaments is just rush Kakariko. You can bonk these pile of rocks.
Yep.
As long as you bonk them from the side with your boots, you can always grab a bomb. So grab a couple, makes Kakariko pretty free and open.
Yeah, there's really not a lot of reason to deviate from this rail in this mode with the starting boots. I've seen some people do like the Saha rush immediately, but I think this is fine generally.
Yeah, if there weren't boots and you couldn't just bonk those bombs, I see the Saha Eastern push being a good idea, but nah, it's too free. That's Pearl.
Could have enough money here for bottle vendor as well, which is nice.
The early big key, small key for pod, given a little bit of incentive maybe to check that out early, especially if you find another one. I'd really feel like you're getting pulled that way.
Maybe. Pod's a weird one, right? Because it's like things are in logic with one key and things are in logic with four keys, and there's no in between there. So the difference between one and two small, the difference between one and two smalls is that you can sequence break to get most of the stuff, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm super excited to go to pod with just a key and a big key.
Yeah, no, I'm not going without 2. But 2 with some sequence breaking and a big key, you can get a majority of everything and kind of get your bearings a little bit.
Captain opting not to check Chicken Hut here. Or maybe just bravehearted that real quick.
Captain was aware that Kakariko was a little too easy. He had to give some divergence, so we had something to talk about.
The map, don't need that. Oh, Cap, buddy, this is not it. This is not the way. Alright, heart container there on the maze race.
Yeah, if you make all the effort for the maze race, you kind of just take whatever's there at that point. But yeah,
This is a lot of time for farming bombs. Like,
Yeah.
we don't need that many. We have Samaria, so like you can do mini Moldorm Cave with Samaria.
You've got a shovel. Just dig for a little bit. You probably can grab some.
Like, chances are we're gonna get a handful of rupees to buy bombs on the way to Eastern too, if you want. Like, that was very much not necessary. Hey, nice glove.
I mean, you're going to go check the dig spot. You can do the 50-50s and get 1 or 2. I understand. I mean, the point is, I don't have any weaponry to take out mini Moldorm Cave. That's got to be the idea. So I get it.
But you got Samaria.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
And
again,
Lucien's doing the
shovel.
same thing with the bomb farm here. Like, this is so unnecessary right now. I'll tell you what I'm doing right now. Is I'm doing Hyrule Castle. I have a weapon. Let's just do it.
Yeah. Yeah, and not just that, you don't need bombs for it, so who knows, you know, you could have found a 10-pack of bombs in there and it saved all this time and still got some clearing done.
Yeah. See if we can get some money to maybe do Zora or something like that after Ice Ride Cave. Or we can just get Dark World access immediately.
That's a very saucy Dark World access.
Yeah, I'm not touching Dark World yet.
No, not until I've done mini Moldorm and probably even Saha, or at least Hyrule Castle. That hammer makes it free.
Yeah, Hyrule Castle plus at least Saha, maybe Eastern.
Yeah, I could see waiting on Eastern. Like, I could see that. Oh, I don't have the stuff to meet it. I don't want to double it. Like, I get that. But yeah, 100%, I'm not touching it until I do at least mini Moldorm in the castle.
Captain gonna do back escape here. Nice flute. All right, that'll help that a little bit.
Yeah.
And a bottle, so we can knock out that plus the kid at the same time.
Or potion unlock.
I mean, yeah, that's. I would save it for that potentially.
Agina's Cave being forgettable.
Yeah, I don't
As
love
you do.
the Agina's Cave play. Like, obviously, I don't love the Agina's Cave play in general. But in Ad Keys specifically, I think it's a little premature to do it that early when you might just like stumble on a book or something like that early on, which tends to happen fairly frequently and pushes you in desert.
Yeah, I wonder if it was an option. Maybe they've got a 300 to make Zora a little more viable, etc. and so forth. But yeah, no. I mean, even a 300 is not getting you to Zora anyway. So I feel like that's one that could just hang out for a while and not be a tragedy. Captain gonna activate that flute and then check the sick kids, see what they have.
Small key to Skullwoods. Alright. We like having one of those.
You want one?
Lucien's gonna go ahead and check Sick Kid as well. Captain is gonna go straight to Mini Moldern Cave. I still think I would have done Hyrule Castle, but it's fine. Lucien opting to not flute to 7. Hey, hookshot, alright. Well, now we've got a bunch of stuff on the mountain we can do.
Mini Moldorm's got the juice. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, that's the entire Light World Mountain. We can do Hera and everything. So I think I would do the mountain here first before this Ice Rod Cave stuff. Again, like looking for money. Yeah. Like it's just a flute away anyway, you're not losing any time.
Right.
Hey, if you're gonna set up the fake flipper here, I think you just go to Hobo and then call it.
Yep. I could see even fitting in Waterfall Cave and then fluting from there if you really want to, but...
I hate doing Waterfall Cave if I'm orphaning the 2 items in Zora area.
Yeah.
Out of logic. Big key on the island. Lucien gonna go ahead into Dark World here. I think this is a bit premature, given how much stuff is still in the Light World. But if you're gonna do Dark World, I think just doing like Hype Cave into Big Game is not the worst in the world. I don't know that I would go into any dungeons or anything yet, though.
No, I could see a Hype Cave and then go up to Catfish because it's terrible and you never have to do it again. I could see it your way too, just go into the Big Game for the same thing. But yeah, that mountain to me is really appealing right now. It's even more appealing now.
Okay, Hera Big, yeah, that's pretty nice. Hyrule Castle small, also decent.
So yeah, Lucien waiting on the mountain now is going to kind of pay off if they want to go into Hera with that big key. The other thing to know is we have 3 of the 4 TR smalls. That was kind of one of Captain's go modes in his last race, was looking for those dumb things.
I'm gonna get on my soapbox here for a minute. Don't check Bomb Bender in this mode. Like, it's not worth the time. Just you're menuing every once in a while anyway. Keep an eye on your crystals. Just do it that way.
Yeah, it's ad keys. You don't. You're gonna do them all anyway. You don't need it.
Captain also going to the mountain. So I think, I mean, there is some benefit to holding off on the mountain. You know, if we find myths, then suddenly you just have an extra like 8 checks on the mountain that you get to do while you're up there.
Yeah, and Lucien pulling the Hera Small off of Stumpy there too. Find some Fire Source could really be a big payoff for avoiding.
Captain, just ignore it, buddy. We don't need this info. The classic 30 dig digging game for probably nothing. Yep. Alright, so Cap's gonna go for the Pyramid Legend to Catfish play.
I kind of like this play just because Catfish can get isolated so easily, whereas you're gonna wrap around to the big game at one way or another.
Yeah, eventually. The only issue with this one is that you are kind of potentially orphaning Big Game and Stumpy if you don't get Mitts to do like Smith Chain, because you're not going to go south and lock yourself out for those 2 checks from Vu. Yeah, Lucien's going to go into Vu here. I think I would hold off on this personally, just to like maybe we find a fire rod, maybe we find a mirror, maybe we find something to make this a little more efficient, because we're leaving a bunch of checks that we are going to have to come back to later, most likely.
Yeah, and having that big key to hair, a little surprising the mountain didn't call a little bit louder. Not having fire for hair basement is meh. You'd be all right.
Yeah, we don't care about that. I don't see Captain. Captain is going to go to the mountain. I think this is a good choice. Nice sort of there for Lucien in Skullwoods. Yeah, I think, like, I know people like to try to do stuff as efficiently as possible in this mode, but I think leaving Sphere 1 checks for too long is very dangerous when you start doing other stuff that you may end up leaving items behind because you didn't do those Sphere 1 checks. Like, you know, the Hyrule Castle bit, we have the Hyrule Castle small key. We can full clear everything in there. We're never going to have to go back. And, you know, you're potentially leaving a Thieves' Town Big or a Fire Rod or a Mirror or something in there, which makes doing all this North Dark World stuff a lot less efficient if we could have had that.
Yeah, even something as comfortable as a lamp really can make a difference if you leave that for too long. And you're right, it's available immediately. And you had a good weapon in Samaria, but now you're really overloaded in good, effective items. It's something...
Yeah, especially after getting that Hyrule Castle small, I think that would have been like, okay, it's time to do this now.
Right, because it is just 6 items with minimal time commitment just sitting there. Give you Count Uncle.
Nice Pal's Big. We like that.
We like Bo. We're fans of Bo.
That was good. $300 up there on the floating island. Not gonna get that. Alright, so Captain will be able to do most of this dungeon. Pick up his first dungeon clear. Gonna leave the basement, but we will be back on the mountain at some point later, so we can always check it. Oh, nice book. Alright, I mean, check the tab while we're up here, not the worst.
Vanilla 300 there down on the brewery for Lucien as they navigate through Vu. It really didn't come up with much.
Save and quit here. Yeah. Oh, Captain. No.
That was an interesting hitbox with that Moldorm hit on the hammer.
Yeah, sometimes you get some real funky.
Like that last one? Wow.
Yeah. Ether? Alright.
Alright, that's first dungeon down at 20 minutes. Not bad.
Yeah, we'll take it. Head back over, check Ether Tablet, do, or not check Ether Tablet. I would generally recommend checking Ether Tablet there.
Yep, fan of checking the tablet. Especially when you have a fighter sword and may not have to go through that animation. Worst case scenario, you know you need it and can come back. Best case scenario, it's nothing and you didn't have to sit through the animation for your 10 arrows. So, no, from the commentator's booth and what we know, seeing the limited stuff that's on the mountain and the nothing that's in Vu, that Hyrule Castle is starting to sound a little bit better.
I really think Hyrule Castle should be done here. And then also Eastern area, most likely. At the very least, Saha. Captain having a bit of a think. Is going to choose Dark World. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this, but when we know that it's not going to turn up anything super noteworthy for him.
Yeah, as always, being comms, kind of being able to see both runners at the same time. Obviously, we have a little bit more information, but Hyrule Castle just getting the bad hype. That's all.
Yeah, I have been on that soapbox for this entire past couple weeks between the main tournament and whatnot. I've seen a lot of people leave it off, and I've seen it burn people a number of times.
Yeah, and had either of these runners done Uncle in their start, maybe it makes a little more sense to wait, but that's not the case with either of them. They're both just sitting on it.
Yeah, no, I'm a big fan. You just, as soon as you get a weapon that makes Hyrule Castle doable, just do it. Especially, I mean, even in Lucien's case, he gets a little extra value because he can do the first chest of Castle Tower while he's there as well. Nice piece of heart fluff there.
Yeah, our tracker kind of shouting out too. That Master Sword does add the first check of Castle Tower, bringing the Hyrule Castle checks to 7 now. Maybe that's what they're really waiting on, is just being able to do Castle Tower as well.
That's so greedy.
That's the deep strategy.
Greedy.
That's the deep strategy that we don't know anything about.
Yeah. Lucian having a second go here at Moldorm. Gonna have a third go here at Moldorm. This works out alright for Captain because now he can go south and clean up Digging Game and Stumpy. Because he's not going to find anything here to lead him elsewhere.
Alright, that's Lucian bagging there, first dungeon down. We'll see them go across, probably do the paradox stuff, and then figure out where they want to go. Interesting to see if it's going to be that
remembers
ether tablet.
Ether tablet.
The deep cut we're not expecting is Lucian just to go right to desert.
I don't, yeah, no. Ooh. It's probably not a big deal. But
yeah, you'd rather have it than not, I guess.
Tablet. Oh yeah, you would absolutely rather have it than not.
We've gotten all three of the maybe we need these big keys.
Still don't have the Skullwoods one, right?
Oh, I guess there's that one too.
Alright, let's see what Lucian decides to do here. I hope it's Hyrule Castle. It's not Hyrule Castle. Alright, Green Pendant Mire. A small... Alright, nothing in Saha.
Whenever our runners are geared out for Ice Palace, though, they're gonna be just fine on keys. That's gonna be really straightforward.
Yeah, no, Ice Palace is gonna be great. We have Kane, we have all the keys. Like, as soon as we get a fire source and bits. Alright, gonna head to Eastern here. Not sure what Captain's up to.
Pod.
I do not think this is faster than saving, coding, and fluting.
No way.
But also, could I interest you in Hyrule Castle, perhaps?
Have you considered Hyrule Castle? So both our
Have
runners,
you heard the good word?
both our runners choosing to dip into dungeons they cannot beat. If either of them finds the big key to that dungeon in here, they can clear it or finish it. I guess.
Captain can beat Pod.
Oh, that's. Are you using your one key for that?
I
might because what you were saying earlier. What does one key get you?
Right. Well, that's why I wouldn't have done this. This I would have waited to.
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, we're already here, mate. You might as well just let that one go.
Yeah.
But I mean,
it also depends. Like that turtle room without any fire source could be a little rough. I don't expect
a bottle of green. That's something ish.
I don't expect Captain to go for it, but yeah. But yeah, that's a reason why I probably would have put this off a little bit longer. because you get 2 more keys, and suddenly you can clear this dungeon, and you know you're leaving 2 items, but you probably never have to come back.
Right.
Yo, nice key dash.
If either of these keys are a key to this dungeon.
I think you just
Well,
go
okay,
with-
well, there's that. All right, there's that last goofy one we were looking for.
And there's a GT small, so nothing in Eastern.
Yeah, those are pretty
Let's
rough,
see.
Eastern.
Let's see what Lucian does next.
Desert.
Say, it's not gonna be Hyrule Castle because you would save and click the links after you were doing
Let's
that.
go!
This is cursed.
Oh, is he just checking the item? Boo.
Yeah, it's gonna be pod.
Dang it. I really thought they were going to go in. If I'm fluting there,
If you're fluting there, you should go in there and at least get the 2 items you can get. Oh, a small key to this dungeon.
I'm beating it now.
Funny.
I'm beating it now. I'm already over here.
I don't think I am though, because you're
I
you're giving up 6 items in the back here, or I guess 5.
I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just telling you what I'm doing.
Because there's just going to be another one in the back here.
I'm
so you do the
I'm
back,
not saying
you
I'm
do the
right.
front.
I'm not saying I'm right. I'm vastly aware that I am wrong. But if this is what the seed has given me, this is what I'm doing.
Hmm.
Like, I'm aware it's the wrong choice. I just know who I am as a person. See? All I did was miss a compass to Thieves' Town. It's fine. Oh, mama.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
The classic.
that means nothing. Okay, dang it.
I mean, yeah, you know, that's good to have. We are going to need that later. You do not need to reset that room to do
I, for whatever reason, struggle doing it coming from the top. I don't know why. I do it better going from the bottom, so I that's how I do it, is I run to the bottom and come back in.
You get more time if you do it from the top.
Again, I know that's the case.
Oh, okay. 6 pod key locked flippers is interesting.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Alright, nice job navigating the dark maze there, nothing else. Yeah, I mean, I'm not... Well, not that there's really a whole lot we can chase with those flippers at this point anyway, but I am not. Well, I say that, but I would actually maybe make a quick trip to Zora here.
Yeah, Flute to 8 is real fast.
I mean, Zora himself has been in Logic for a while. Alright,
Well, I will say if I'm captain, I'm pretty happy with that pod dip. I feel like you really got some good stuff out of there that's going to make your life way easier down the road.
Do you?
I'm pretty happy with Silvers. That makes a lot of bosses trivial at this point.
I guess.
Ice Rod that you know you're going to have later.
Alright, here, are you ready to find 2 more pod smalls and the fire rod or lamp in Hyrule Castle?
I'm ready to find the lamp. I'm ready to find the lamp in Hyrule Castle.
I mean, it feels like something's probably got to be in here, either that or desert.
So what? Okay, so what do you think's in here? It feels like a lamp-ish, something fire, but I also see the mitts in here.
I think Myth seems
I could see mitts in here.
reasonable. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, the availability of Hyrule Castle from the beginning being one thing, but that Hyrule's small being so early kind of screams.
This seems very likely. Okay, that's big.
Still need fire. It's nice to have.
That is an extra check if you go over there. Alright, I mean, if there's nothing in here, I would not be shocked if the answer was in desert then, but maybe behind that big key. It does feel like we're on a mid-sun right now.
Yeah, it really does.
Set up that death orb. Imagine stunning the guard. There we go. Oh, Captain, please. It's fine, we can just use one.
Yep, just use a bomb, you're okay. Could have been worse.
Flawlessly executed.
Got exactly what right to plan. So yeah, I mean you go get Dark Cross, but it's obviously not your answer. You rush desert now.
I might do Zora area first. It cleans it up, and then maybe there's the desert small there or something.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense. You know it's 6 key locked at this point, but that still doesn't mean there's not something useful over there.
Well, Zora himself is not 6 key locked.
Wow, right. Sorry, I fucking Zora.
Yeah, agreed.
That guy.
I would also not be shocked to see this just be the mids.
That's all the trouble. Rock smalls.
Good. I love having all 4 3R smalls. Don't have to worry about leaving lava chest. Captain having a struggle here finding this door.
That's my mistake. No, it's not. Sorry. Captain already got that one. I forgot he did some water walking earlier.
Oh. How could you do this to me?
Because I'm a failure.
There's a cape on Zora Ledge. That doesn't do anything for us.
Yep, that cape will
actually scratch that.
Spike
that
cave.
Opens up Spike Cave, yes. Alright, fun fact. Oh, nice boots.
Nice boots.
Alright, Zora's not it. Captain, you have a flute.
Alright, Lucien gonna do what our runners have basically been doing this entire scene of, oh, my opponent did this, I probably should do this. They've just been kind of following each other. Like, if there's any divergences between them, they immediately just flip-flop right afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Not against doing a Gina here before going into desert. Normally I'd be anti that, but I think in this case it's reasonable. Alright, let's see if we got something in desert. It feels like something has to be here, or it's just Spike Cave. Oh, first chest of Castle Tower. Captain did not do this. I forgot that this did not get done on Captain's side. is $300. That's a compass.
This has been a very dry part of this scene for quite a bit now.
Yeah,
Where's our stuff?
It's gotta be Mitts.
There it is. Okay, yeah.
See, how I roll a castle. I'm not sure.
It's inherit from your book.
Why we're dashing out of here, just save and quit. Because the first place I would want to check is the mountain, most likely.
I'm fine with this. But then, yeah, I start at the Sank, grab King's Tomb real quick, and then off to the mountain I go.
I did not catch what that was. Was
Just
that
Quake.
Just Quake. I think you are priced into going into Mire. If you made this trip over here. It sucks because we don't have a fire source. So you can only get 4 items in here.
Yeah, I'm not... I don't know if I'd go in or not. I see the point. You came in to check the shed. You might as well because you can get in. Like, you kind of make that unsaid commitment of, if I can get in, I need to check it.
Right, so yeah, especially because Mire is a pendant, so like the big key might just be in GT anyway, so like holding off on Mire to like full clear it in one shot is not necessarily always going to pay off for you.
Right, that's a good point.
And we do have the 1 key, so that puts 2 extra checks in logic. I think this is probably why I would have done the mountain first, because like maybe you get a fire source, and then that opens up 2 more checks here.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point, because if you can get into TR with the medallion, you have 4 small keys. So you make the entire front. Well, not the entire front, because you have no fire rod.
Well, yeah, I don't know how excited I'd be for TR right now either, because we don't have a mirror from Mimic Cave. You don't have a big key, obviously. You don't have a fire rod, so there's really only 2 checks in TR.
There's 3, but yeah.
Oh yeah, Chain Chomp's lava chest and the compass chest.
Yeah, I mean, you scum the key for the lava chest, but yeah. But I think you're in the same boat, though. If you go up to the mountain to check all that stuff and you can get into TR, you're kind of priced in. You at least got to do the front couple.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can do compass chest and Chain Chomps. I don't think that's too bad.
Right, agree.
I wouldn't go to lava chests for multiple reasons.
No.
Alright, and nothing. Wow, Mire is the worst.
Yeah, I'm gonna echo Faith in chat. It's kind of limited what we can and cannot do right now. But yeah, Mirrorless Smiths, Darkdeath Mountain, King's Tomb. That's about it.
You could not pay me enough to do Mirrorless Smiths here.
Nope. Not if I can come up here and do this.
How about some Bonk Rocks? Or King's Tomb, rather.
Yeah, I said King's Tomb.
That's, okay, Captain remembers Ether Tablet. It's gonna check this. So that's good. Has that before going into Swamp.
You got, I guess there's the Skullwood's big chest. if you really want to be dirty.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm not touching Skullwoods again until I get a Fire Rod.
Yeah, I'm not. If I'm going for the Skullwoods big chest, I have the intention that I'm also going to be doing the Mirrorless Smith Chain. Because at that point, what else are you going to do it? Which is why it's last on my list.
Yeah, we see him just following in Cap's footsteps here. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, we got a Dead Rock. See what medallion. I think we will be able to get it to TR.
I agree.
Let's see if we can pick up something in these 6 checks.
There's just a Fire Rod up here, right?
Fire Source seems... Well, as I say, Fire Source seems likely given, but like the Ice Palace is still like tremendously out of logic. Because those flippers are 6 pod locked, so...
Yeah, but Fire Rod gives you more of TR, completable desert, Hera basement, Skullwoods, like yada yada yada.
Oh, all exciting things that you just said.
Yup, all those things, riveting stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting. So like Swamp and Ice are pretty off the table for a while. Wow. How about nothing? Captain, no! You have to go in. Dude, oh my god, no, please.
Right, because where do you go?
What else do you have? At least you have to check Compass Chest and Chain Chomps.
I think Captain's thinking, oh, what do I have left?
The first couple checks in TR. Yeah, this is going to be Skullwoods, Big Chest, and Smith Chain. Yay! Yeah, the problem is, like, if you get a Fire Rod, like, what do you even do with the Fire Rod? I mean, obviously you beat Skullwoods, but, like, the Fire Rod doesn't open up that many logical checks right now.
Right.
Like, I want to know where all these pod smalls are.
Right, because even if Pod's a pendant, it doesn't really change much because you need those flippers to get to the other 2 dungeons that have to be either a pendant.
Yeah,
or
we know
or
ice.
crystals.
We know ice is a crystal. Yeah, so like.
Right, so yeah, you're not hiding that in GT at all.
Right, no pod smalls in GT. So, like Thieves Town big, maybe we find.
There's one, I'm sure.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
It's just 3 pod smalls on Smith Chain.
I was thinking that is rough if that's the case. Like gross. But yeah, I mean, TR probably has one.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, I don't know. It's bad though. And that's the thing too. As stringent as this start is for this scene, it feels like that it's gonna get real linear at the end.
Until we need Castle Tower Smalls, and then.
Oh, I mean, come on now.
Listen, we don't have. Actually, we have one of our ice routes currently. One of 4 ice routes. Alright, well, let's see if the Smith has anything.
Smith is gonna be like Lamb, Meyer, big, and purple chest.
Mirror with pod smalls that came from.
Oh yeah, Mirror's another one. Yeah.
Another pod small spike cave. Oh god, please.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of has to be, doesn't it?
All right, so that puts, well, the bow and the ice rod are still a fire source out of logic, but what is this, Captain? No, dude, just finish smithing. What are you doing?
Eastern.
This is deranged.
Hasn't done Eastern.
Yeah, but like, what, you're doing those 2 checks and then you're like, oh, I got 2 pod smalls, that's enough for me?
All right, GT Small King in the front of TR.
This is gonna be a little careful on this approach here. Oh, get that fairy. Yeah, I don't like this play. For Captain. I don't know why getting 2 pod smalls makes you think, oh, I should do Eastern.
Because you're hoping the mirror is just an Eastern, and so you don't.
Lucian, no, dude, no, please. There is no reason to go any farther in CR here.
Not without saves coming.
I don't think it's worth it, even if you're planning on saves coming.
No, I agree with you, but it's definitely not worth it if you don't.
Oh, what are we doing?
This could get real spicy.
I don't like this.
Yeah, this makes me relatively anxious at this point.
I have feelings about this. For multiple reasons. A, because this is taking a long time to kill this Pokey. Oh no, he's doing it.
Okay.
Oh.
So, that decision's made now.
Oh no, dude!
That sucks. That is bad.
So on the bright side, at least it's a crystal.
Right.
So we don't have to worry about like hunting into GT for the 4th one, but do not. People watching at home, don't ever do that. Alright, well, Lucian's gonna go ahead and do Skullwood's big chest, and then presumably Smith Chain. I wonder if now I'm curious about the timing on this. I wonder if you're better off grabbing the Smith, doing hammer pegs, and then dropping into Skullwoods and just saving and quitting out of there with the Smith, rather than zigzagging back and forth here. I don't know.
Maybe, but I mean, you're gonna have to go up to that block to run back down to go back up. Like,
Yeah.
it's gross either way.
Yeah.
If it is a time save, it's so marginal.
I don't know. We'll have to have somebody time that.
Yeah, get Mike on the phone. He'll do it.
Captain is gonna go check Spike Cave here, I think. Nope.
TR.
Wait, yes. Yeah, we can't mirror, so we have to do it this way.
Why do you need a mirror for Spike Cave?
You don't need a mirror for Spike Cave, you're right. Why are we going into TR?
Yeah, and I don't think Lucien got Spike Cave either. Despite having the cape. That Captain does not have.
Oh, Cap doesn't have the cape. Alright, that makes sense to not.
He's got a bottle of blue.
I know, but logically, it's not available.
Logical Spike Cave. Get that out of here.
Listen, it's important stuff.
Yeah, it is important. I did a Kaz Boots last night and it had my mitts, which was my go mode. Go mode's mitts, it was nice.
You don't always have to follow logic, but it helps when you're in positions like this and you only have like crappy out of the way checks left. Like it makes more sense to do the logical ones.
Well, not just to that point though. Even if you don't follow it, it's good to know it. Like in this case, your flippers are 6 pod key locked. I wouldn't be jumping into Ice Palace anytime soon because it may not have much.
I mean, I don't know. If I get a fire source, I'm still doing ice here. Like you have to clear it and it's full clearable, but
right.
Alright, so Lucien gets his 4th pod small. I hope does perfect chest. Alright, Captain making good use of that ether medallion, which Lucien did not, so saving a little time.
No. He's
Captain, don't just...
Okay.
Just, what is he doing?
I think he was trying to figure out how bad he wanted to do it.
Alright, Captain should do Zora area, which he has not done yet. I think he's left that way longer than he should have. We know it doesn't have anything super important, but... Well, I mean, that's not true. That cape could be pretty important. First chest of Castle Tower? Oh, fire on Turtle chest. Back to Turtle Rock. Let's go.
So there's your fire. Now you go, you can finish off Skull, you can finish off Desert if you want. Well, I mean, you don't have the small key, so I guess finishing Desert's not critical.
I don't think there's any rush to do Desert right now. I am looking at Skull Woods and Ice Palace right now, obviously. Yes, we know Ice isn't in logic, but it's still 8 checks that could potentially give you, like, a TR big, or something to be able to clear TR.
Fire Rod makes that Helma kill much nicer now, too.
It does.
Especially if you're just like, I want to have a think about what to do next. Let me just go do this long chain of things.
Mm-hmm. Alright, this is going to be Zora for Captain finally. Yeah, I think overall Lucien's routing has been a little more efficient. I think Captain has been kind of bouncing around a bit here in the mid-game, more than you want to.
Well, just the extra mountain trip to go back to TR for those 2 checks was pretty time-intensive. Yup.
Nice mirror. Alright, I mean, we have a bunch of dungeons to do now, so I'm doing them. Like, we obviously don't have all the pod small to put them in logic yet, but we can reasonably assume that they were going to show up along the way. Like, maybe it's just the 2 chests in TR that are fire locked, but like, You just do ice and you swamp it now, because oh, actually no, we don't have swamp small. Scratch that. You do ice, and hope you find swamp small.
Yep, I agree. I feel like Lucien's got enough equipment now that you're thinking, okay, time to start knocking some of this requirement out and hope I stumble on to my next step.
Man, Captain, you just got that cape. You're right there. Just do spike cape. I'm having a bit of a time here on this moth fight. Oh, damn it!
Oh, that was so close.
We are in Oko mode against Moth himself. All right.
That was, yeah. Oof.
Just as planned. Small Q Swamp
Hey,
Palace.
hey, there's your swamp. Nice.
Easy game. Yeah, swamp, ice. Let's go.
Yeah, and I was saying it feels like once you get to the second half of the scene, it's going to get real linear. But yeah, that's a full clearable swamp. You have a full clearable ice now. You can beat desert. You can beat pod. Like, there's some stuff in front of you. You can definitely just start chaining.
Yeah,
into
I mean, what do we actually need right now? I mean, obviously we need 2 Castle Tower Smalls. We need a couple big keys. But like actual equipment-wise, we are.
No, yeah, you're good. Yeah, specifically what? So GT, Thieves Town, Meyer, TR.
Meyer, TR.
Hey.
We need a lot of big keys.
A lot of big keys and a couple smalls, and we're done.
Oh yeah,
Lucien does need that TR4. Yeah.
Alright, Captain gets his fire rod. It's gonna go up to Snow Woods now as well. We'll pick up that mirror and Swamp Small, and we'll be on the way to doing this stuff. I'm trying to think if I prefer Swamp or Ice first here. I think Swamp is probably correct first.
I like Swamp in this scenario because it feels like it's faster to go from Swamp to Ice than it is to get from Ice back to Swamp.
Right, and you're potentially finding some gear to make the Cold Stare fight a little quicker. Or easier.
Right, because if Lucien wants after Swamp, they can go over, get Bombo's tablet, and then just flute to 8.
Mm-hmm. Captain, yeah, a little shy on magic gear, should be okay.
Yeah, they're sitting on a green and a blue. This should be fine.
What are we doing? We don't need this key. We don't need this key. What? I've never seen this room before. What is happening? What is happening?
Is this some new tech I don't know about? What is going on? Is this tourney legal?
I don't know. Nice hammer fight.
That was a really, really good fight by Captain. I think they got a double spin right off the top on Moth, which really helped.
Nicely done. Do you route Swamp Palace correctly, Taylor?
Do I route Swamp Palace correctly?
Yeah.
Do I want to know what you believe? I'm just saying this Skull Woods routing is frustrating me, but only because I know, I guess we know where the mirror is.
You know the mirror is there?
Yeah.
I mean.
Well, I don't go into that one room, if that's what you're asking.
Alright, I'm guessing Lucien is not, like, very comfortable with Diver Down or anything like that. That's why we're doing it this way.
Find your way home. Is it like the map of Hyrule Castle?
It's a map. It doesn't tell you which.
Oh, it's not specific? Okay.
Yeah. Which is kind of annoying because there could be potential logical implications for that, but whatever. Following the swamp. Uh-oh. Well, we may never know what's in left side swamp.
What are the odds?
I'm gonna say, let's say there's a Peach Sound Big on left side swamp. Lucien appears to be disconnected at the moment from the internet, so we will hopefully get that back up here as soon as he is reconnected. Oh, and we're back. All right, and we'll never know what was on left side swamp. Well, I think we are a little desynced here. Looks like there was a sword on left side swamp. Yeah, that would check out.
Yep, that's a pretty good reason to go to left side swamp.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really not do left side swamp.
Yeah, not in this mode. Not with everything you still need in front of you.
Alright, heart container and a sword is what it looks like.
Well, if you were looking for that equipment to make your cold star fight a little bit easier, there you go.
You sure found it. One arrow refund.
See, the big chest also has the second Ice Palace small, so Ice Palace sitting real pretty now.
Oh, big key on Bombo's tablet. 2 GT. Alright, that's another ice rod.
All right, there's the Eastern Palace just sitting on the Lake Island. Starting to rack up those keys now.
Sorry, which key was that? I was
Eastern.
Eastern. Okay, so we can just loop Eastern Pod now. That's pretty nice. We'll also do his Pyramid Fairy.
Yeah, going back to what we were saying earlier in that linear nature, it really feels like we're just going to streamline into what we need.
I think Captain made up a little time in Swamp there with the diver downs and the Specky clip. But yeah, I mean, you were saying before. I mean, the routes feels pretty linear at this point. I mean, Swamp, Ice. Now you have the Eastern Big. You do Pod and Ice, Pod and Eastern after this. Probably find something else along the way. I'm still curious where these pod smalls are. There's probably like one in Spike Cave and then one in the Firelock chest of TR.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Not sure why. Oh, Captain's gonna check K45 here. This is good. I don't think Lucien did this.
Nope, it's a good shout. Good heads-up play, because it's little things like this that are going to get left behind that are going to make you really sweat now. Oh, that's great. That's a big bailout, yeah.
Again, like, with TR being a crystal, like, it probably wasn't going to be too hard to find, but yeah.
Right, but if that had been stuck in some place like Graveyard Ledge that you may never get back to, because there's just no good way to get there.
It's a load off your mind to not have to worry about it.
It's the best item in the game!
What's the best item in the game?
Half magic, baby!
I missed that.
I love half magic.
Listen, I do too.
Yes, but one of us will go to Lumberjack Ledge for it, and one of us won't. Desert's small, so that'll knock that one out.
Alright, so that Desert Small gives us a logical Desert Clear now as well. We still need a Thieves Town big and a TR big to potentially be in GT mode. Well, to definitely be in GT mode. Both players having a bit of a struggle with this Icebreaker.
So nice splash damage there on Lucien's side, able to take down Cold Stare.
Cool. There's another big key. That one is TR. Good, good. Yeah, I mean, it's just let's start doing dungeons.
Yeah, just start going through your progression and just get it. They're like Eastern Pod now.
Yep. The real question is, which chest do you skip in Pod?
Probably the back one because I don't have to go there to get to the end. You know what I mean? Like I've already done the base and I've already done the basement, so that's the one you skip now.
You've passed the test.
Yay! I like captains riding through Ice Palace a little bit more here. They're going to make a bit more time.
That's right. You know, you hit that switch. You have a big key and a small key. Switch can stay unswitched. Shoutouts to Pi.
Well, not just that, though, but Lucien didn't bomb across from doing Ice Tea, so at the end they had to go around through the spike room and get it, whereas Captain dropped down and just bombed back across to the freezer room.
Very aggressive cold stare there for Captain.
Yeah, but just as clean.
Hot tip, you should knock him into the left-hand corner if you're using Fire Rod. It's easier to get splash damage in the left. Especially if you Vice Breaker, because it's the altitude variable gets set that makes it more likely it's spooky shit. Or rather, the altitude variable gets unset because he used Samaria. Thanks, Telethar.
Alright, a little bit of divergence here. Captain's going to grab Desert.
I don't actually hate this. Gives you a chance to potentially find a 5th pod small before going to pod. Or does it? Where was the mirror? The mirror was in back of Skull Woods.
Yeah, which was behind the Fire Rod, which is just behind the bits. Yeah,
okay,
you can find another one.
Could be here.
There you go.
Oh, right there.
Got him. So yeah, that'll be a little cleaner for Captain. If they could pull a Mire Big out of here, that'd be pretty great too. Just to clean up this whole area, but I'm not going into Mire right now. I know that.
No, absolutely not. Especially with only one small key. Helma down. Yeah, the lamp, like cave?
Hair basement.
One of those 2 chests in TR. There's a couple dumb places it could be.
Yep, I'm saying it's hair basement because I can.
Okay. We don't need lamp where we're going.
These runners don't need lamp. Oh my!
I looked away for like half a second. What did I miss?
It's the Meyer big key.
Oh my. Well,
I just go finish it.
yeah, I mean, if you're confident in your Dark Mire basement,
Do it.
Just do it now.
You've got boots and a hook shot. It's all right.
So I'm not a fan of skipping things in this mode, personally.
Right. No. This mode is definitely defined by how efficiently can you route everything.
That being said, I think you can make a pretty good case to not do left side mire here. We know that there's a small key on Lumberjack Ledge, and we have the majority of our small keys that could be required for GT. So I think there's a reasonable chance that that small key on Lumberjack Ledge is a mire small, which means that a Castle Tower small can't be behind it.
Yep, I completely agree. Yeah, looking at the small keys that we have, and what's required and what's left, it's that or it's like the TR small.
Well, we have all the TR smalls. It's
No,
either going to be mire.
No, it's my mistake. It's my mistake. Thieves Town.
Possibly, but then again, Thieves Town's a crystal, so that means that all the other two mire smalls would have to be somewhere not in GT to put the Thieves Town small in logic.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Logically, it's required. Yeah, I think you can make a strong argument that you don't need this. Lucian's gonna see this and think, nope. I'm never going back there.
Oh yeah, no chance. Alright, 2 more checks in here, and then we'll get to see some dark basement. Lucky the Thieves Town. Neat. Oh, Desert was appended too. Okay, so we have all our pendants.
Yep.
Alright. Nice, alright. Captain gets through the first room there. Doesn't have too much trouble. The rest of this is not too bad. I'm just gotta, keep up, get past the spike. Wow, didn't even preserve Spooky.
Yeah, bless anyone who remembers to do that, because I am awful at it.
I'm not doing it in the dark either.
I just never remember, and I never remember until I get into this last room. I'm like, oh yeah, Spooky.
It took me a while to finally drill it into my brain, but I think I finally gotten it to remember. But it took me a year of being oh right, I should have done that before I finally drilled it in. Alright, so we need a Thieves Town big key and 2 Castle Tower smalls. Stop me if you've heard this one before. Oh, nice. Wait a second.
That's
Hold
the.
on.
Yeah, I was like, hold on, wait.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Right, yeah, because it still leaves one. We're fine.
Alright, body start for Captain. It's gonna go through Meyer here, and then we will converge on Turtle Rock most likely, unless anyone wants to do Pyramid Fairy before then.
No way.
think you
No
do.
way.
I mean, the upside being, you know, if the Thieves Town Biggies and Pyramid Fairy, you save yourself on Mountain Climb. But, I mean, chances are just so much higher that your Thieves Town Biggies and TR. Green Pen turning. Good. This is good writing from Captain.
Yeah, we're about to learn something pretty important, if there's anything in that back room, because I have to assume that Captain's going to grab both of these isolated checks here.
Yeah, I mean, you're in here. You probably should.
Right, it's the age-old question. Well, when else am I going to do it?
Never.
That's the right answer.
Let's see how Lucien's Dark Mire goes. I will say, I think overall Lucien's routing has been a bit better, but I think Captain's had the edge on execution.
Yep, I think I'd agree with that. Just by base appearances, Lucien has just a little bit of an advantage. It just cleared and things that they're done, so they're about a dungeon ahead or so.
Whoops.
That was rough.
That is the right way to do that, but yeah.
Lucien gets through that other room in the Dark Mire with a little bit of trouble getting through there, but just figures out how to get through it. Yeah, Dark Mire is no joke.
Yeah, it's one of the tougher, you know, other than Dark Agate Tower, probably some of the tougher dark rooms in the game. Alright, this Lucien's Mire clear, so I would think we are gonna go to Turtle Rock now. No? Okay,
Oh,
he's
Pyramid Fairy.
gonna go for Pyramid Fairy. I will never do bomb strats on Helmet.
Yeah, nope, I'm way too lazy for that. Nice shot, though, my captain. That was
Yeah.
really nice setup.
Yeah, Captain still got to go through Eastern. Looks like, unfortunately, we may have lost Lucien again.
Captain? Oh, Captain didn't get the big key for Eastern yet.
Where was that?
It's on the Lake Island.
Oh, no.
I kind of just assumed that they both had it. That's my fault. So this is Graveyard Ledge.
I mean, it could pay off. Okay, looks like we might be back here on Lucien's side. Just in time to see if we have anything interesting in Pyramid Fairy.
We might see Lucien go up to Catfish too. We haven't seen that. Oh no.
Any powder, anyone?
If you took the time to check this, you have to go check it, right?
Catfish? I think so. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing this, then you do Catfish on the way.
I would probably assume you'd probably do Magic Bat too.
If you're committing to being super thorough, oh boy, this is so bad for Captain. I think you might have just forgotten about that big key there.
Yeah.
As somebody who definitely did not forget about a key that they scouted in one of their ad keys races, I can't relate, but
yeah, and we know that Captain saw it because they did some water walking very early in the scene and went right by it. So.
Ooh, air basement. Feels slow, man.
Yeah, probably routing this up to TR, just getting it sent to their hair.
Yeah, not picking up that big key is giving Lucien a pretty big opening here. Like, he's got the ability to be a little more thorough if he chooses to.
Right, because Captain's gonna have to route back to the east side of the world, run up to Eastern instead of just mirroring out a pod now, which isn't a lot of time, but those seconds start adding up at this point. Dead Arcs are just the worst.
And they are the worst enemy in the game. Oh, we got through that one.
Alright, both runners have been into TR before, much earlier in the scene, cleared out a couple things, so... Pick off what's remaining and finish it off.
Let's just get those Castle Tower smalls. Let's not have to do anything in GT.
Yep, I concur.
Hey, how about a Thief's Empty?
Yay!
Castle Tower? Nope. Oh, there's pot 6. Let's go. many GT smalls we have? We have 3 right now.
Yup.
Yeah, so
There's
I mean, we already know that
just in
small
GT.
beyond lumber deck is useless, but it's either GT or it's Meyer 3. Like, there's nothing left that it could be.
Yeah, and shouting out our tracker in chat. Also, shout out to Pixcalibur for doing the tracking. The logic chain to get those flippers is just hideous.
What, you don't want to do mirrorless smith chain to get your fire rod to come to TR to get your pod smalls? It's
No, keep going.
no, I'm good. Alright, well, for Lucien, the Castle Tower hunt begins. Also, where is this lamp? Spike Cave? Nope, there it is.
Nope, it's just hitting in Mimic Cave. Disgustingly. That is bad.
I love a good Mimic Cave lamp.
Lamp loves TR. TR and Ice Palace.
Where was that Thieves Town small that Captain got that Lucien does not have?
It's in Meyer. Yeah, it's the Meyer Big Chest.
Did Lucien not open that? Because if not, that's a potential out for Captain.
Right, because if they would have done the left side and then just went right to the boss, maybe they didn't.
Alright, nothing else going on in TR. Oh man, so that Thieves Town. Imagine if you had that fight. Imagine if Mirrorless Smith Chain was the first thing you did after getting this, and then you could have gotten that Thieves Town big your first trip up here.
You know, as a runner, I can say confidently, I would not be that. If you made that call and you beat me, got it, buddy. You earned it. Get him, Tiger.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I would have done that either, but there's a world.
Oh yeah, there's a world. If this is a qualifier, someone did it.
Maybe if you're Lucien, you should just do Spike Cave here before heading up to Thieves Town.
Yeah, there's no better time now. You've burned all your other chances to do it at a better moment than now. Yeah, hair basement.
Did Lucien not do hair basement? I thought he did.
No one did. They didn't have fire for the longest time, and then once they got fire, they never came back to the mountain.
Oh, yeah. How about that? For the record, I don't know that I would do either of these right now. Like, I think you could probably just play to.
You played a GT.
I definitely
now.
wouldn't do Hera Basement. If you would do Hera Basement after GT Basement, if you really need to.
Oh, agree.
All right, well, we'll see. I mean, if this Castle Tower small, this needs to have big chest. It's not bad for Captain. The good news is that Eastern is a crystal too, so Captain can't like go into GT looking for the Eastern big.
Yeah, and it's doing the back of Thieves Town is there's not a real good way to go mode it. Essentially, you're gonna open almost everything anyway. And being that they're still looking for small keys, it's not like Captain's going to lose a ton of time clearing stuff that Lucien's not. But Lucien is going to go into Spike Cave, it looks like.
I think Spike Cave
of the
sense.
two, this is the one I would have done.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be clear, I overclear anyway, so I'd have done them both, but...
I've heard that about you.
It's a real bad habit, let me tell you. It is a curse. But Spike Cave, also known as the double fire bar of the Dark World, has nothing.
Alright. So Lucien has nothing left. Like, he's done it all, except for Thieves Town. I would be a little concerned if I was Lucien that I missed something. It depends on how deep you think about this, but like, because he has cleared basically everything, but doesn't have that Thieves Town small, which is required to get into GT. And you know it can't be the one. Like at this point, you could be fairly certain it's not the one on Lumberjack, because you don't have two checks that could be your Castle Tower smalls. So I would be a little concerned. Not overly. But just something to keep in mind.
I'm trying to think what on Captain's side they've not done outside of like Pyramid Fairy. But they can't do that without Eastern, so...
Mm-hmm. Alright, nothing big chest.
Nothing there.
Yeah, I think it was kind of one of a dwindling number of outs for Captain.
Right.
But yeah, I'm not sure what Captain does after this.
If he's got a map tracker going, he's got to know that he's just forgotten the island.
Spike Cave? He hasn't done Spike Cave, right?
Yeah, true.
But yeah, he doesn't have access to Pyramid Fairy.
I'm really hoping it's not a mismark, like they clicked off the island and...
Yeah, man, that would really suck if you scouted something, saw it, clicked it off, and then completely forgot about it and spent like 20 minutes trying to find what you did wrong, and was lost the race because of it. Again, I can't relate, but... Yeah, it's gonna be Spike Cave, looks like.
Yeah, Lucy does have some bad checks that are still on their tracker. Gate 45, Graveyard Ledge are items they can do. There's a check in
Oh, yeah,
Odd
the
now
mirror check.
still.
and Magic Bat, as our tracker is reminding us in chat.
Yep. Yeah, so there are some bad things that maybe Lucien gets pulled into, but I think you and I are of the same opinion. At this point, you just go to GT. You just go to GT and hope it's there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think Lucien just goes to GT here. All right, Captain. This is the. Oh crap.
Well, what's
What
worse?
did I miss?
It also could be, oh crap, what did I miss? You know, you're scavenging your tracker, you're thinking back, what did I skip? Like we've all been here, and that
Yep.
long pause is brutal.
Yep. I am all too familiar. In my case, it was also an island, just a floating one instead of one in water.
Yeah, I had this in a main tourney race where it was Lumberjack through Castle Tower, and I'm like, what? I don't have anything left. Well, I'd already checked. I had checked both things in Castle Tower. Oh, okay, here we go.
Figured it out, which is good.
There it is, mate. That's got to be like such a stomach drop. Unfortunately, it just it's right there.
Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, like I don't think there's anywhere the Castle Tower smalls can be. At least he's not going to get to them first, because you know he does have those mirror checks outstanding, but we know that there's nothing in them.
Right. Yeah, it would have to be something
maybe.
It would have to be something along the lines of, like, you find one in GT and the other is vanilla, and you just choose to do other checks thinking it can't be vanilla.
There's no way.
Yeah, well, I mean, we are shotgunning way on the outside of possibility now.
Off the Eastern for Captain. Alright, GT, here we go.
Alright, into compass room. Nothing.
Gold sword?
Sword, sure, whatever. Some butter is good, I guess. Nothing. That fetch quest and hope room's nice, right? Everyone's excited to see that.
Oh yeah. Big fan. Just immediately go check that. Forget this GT nonsense.
Yeah, just spam. Could you imagine?
Just climb
Ridiculous.
GT. And, yeah. I think I like if I am. So I like doing right side first here in keys. If I am still more than one item from go mode, I just do tile room along the way.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
It gets the, oh, should I skip it, like, thought out of your brain early on, which I have been victim of before.
You know, there's a world where it's just like magic bat and mushroom.
Yeah, there sure is.
All right. Captain,
Also, I
last boss
restrained
down.
myself from saying anything about your favorite check in the game, so you're welcome.
I will sign you up for the inverted attorney. Do not even tempt me. I know enough of your information, sir. I can make it happen.
Listen, the admins know enough about me. They would see that and they would question it.
That's fair. Yeah, immediate red flag. You're in the system as flagged immediately.
Yeah.
Alright, Captain getting their last dungeon down. Now gonna make the fast track to GT. See if they can try to find their items.
Not like super far behind, but Lucien definitely has, you know, a couple minutes head start. Alright, there's Meyer.
Wait.
Alright, so that has to be a GT small.
Yeah, okay. It's gotta be. Yeah, sorry. I thought we only had a Meyer left, and I'm like, wait, that's not possible.
Which means that Castle Tower 2 cannot be in Boldorf chest. We've done it. We've figured it out.
Would I still check it? Yes.
It actually means that Castle Tower Small can't have been in
Couldn't be in
Compass
double.
River Rando Ring.
Yeah. Can't be in double firebar either, can it?
Correct. Vindicated.
Right. That's all I need to know.
Alright, well. No sign of them yet.
Yeah, getting a little thin now.
Yeah, we've got these three plus tile room plus the three upstairs that they could be in. Okay, we've got tile room plus the three upstairs that they can be in.
I was thinking there's a world, like if there was one in Tile Room and then one behind Ice Armos, if Captain just did, full right to Ice Armos and got them both, it really tightens up, but they will definitely clear the entire basement now.
Maybe your dream of Mushroom Magic Bat will happen.
It's looking a little obvious now.
I don't know what I'd say obvious, but
Well, yeah, obvious isn't the right word.
obviously.
You're telling me there's a chance, though.
I'm telling you there's a chance. Like 1 in a million.
I don't feel like it's a million anymore. The number of possible checks is, I think, down to single digits, so...
Alright, there's one of them. In tile room. See, you just do tile room first, and then you YOLO the climb, and then you're good to go. You don't even need to do the basement.
That is an impressive YOLO. Like, that is, I am way behind, and I have to make a gamble. And that is the ultimate gamble. Here, we got Captain going through the GT basement while Lucien lets the muscle memory take over on their climb. Just want to take another opportunity to shout out our tracker, Pixcalibur. Thank you so much for hanging out and doing the hard work for us. And also want to shout these runners out. LucienGreeth and Captain 1977 putting on a great show here in the Group D tiebreaker for the Challenge Cup. And also shout out to Gigamesh. Hey man, thanks for coming in and doing some comms with me.
Of course, anytime. Listen, you just say the word. As long as it's not inverted, I'm there. Actually, you know what? Even for you, I would do inverted.
Aw.
Alright, so what do we think? Just upstairs here?
Yeah. What are you thinking? Helmet room? I'll say pre-mold to be fun.
Yeah, helmet room seems likely.
Okay, let's just play a little bit of the what-if game. We're both confident it's going to be here. But if it's not, Lucien has a bunch of one-offs. Do you go into Castle Tower hoping it's Videla?
Oh, yeah. You are 100%.
100%, right?
Yes, 110%.
It is. Yeah, it's not that deep. It's not that deep into Castle Tower that you should
not. It's like a 30-second time commitment. Alright, well, wasn't Helma.
Captain, no.
Oh, did Captain skip tile room?
I get it. If you feel behind, you got to skip something.
I don't get that. There's not enough left.
No.
I
get the reasoning. I'm not saying it's right.
Oh, okay.
Like I get the reasoning.
It's not GT.
It could be pre-Moldorm with 3, can it?
Yeah, but it wasn't. Lucien's in Moldorm 2 already.
I seem to be behind you.
Try refreshing.
Yeah.
Well, we check Castle 2. I hope it's there.
100%.
You do that, then you probably do Mushroom. Actually, where was the Mushroom?
Hope room.
Okay, so yes, you do Mushroom. Wait, no, wasn't it in Compass Room? No, it was in Hope Room.
Nope, it was Hope room.
Okay, yeah.
Let's check like 2.
Yeah, because if there's any of the 4 key locked ones, then you obviously don't. But interesting to have to the second chest. Alright, now second chest. Go check that mushroom, I think.
Yeah, you gotta you have to trust that the checks you could have done before are dead. You need to check the new stuff like this.
Yeah, you want to try to take advantage of this.
Batter, yeah. Yeah, there it is. Good old mushroom. That's still rough. That does not feel great. I'm willing to bet there was a finally when they picked that one up.
Alright, just another tower climb here. Ganon fight.
The random part of the scene is over, and let's just go through the motions now, do the things you've done a million times.
Yep.
Yeah, you have all the kit you possibly could hope for this scene. You just want it done now.
We're missing a heart tail, and I don't know if we have full capacity for this.
I don't. If it's not a 216 scene, I cannot imagine any time a runner gets 20 hearts and feels good about it.
Alright, well, Captain is gonna find one of his Castle Tower Smalls here. And then probably climb Castle Tower, hoping for the second one.
Yeah, in Captain's case, you almost could have just grabbed the big bomb and done this together, hoping that that's the answer.
Alright, I'm gonna get on my soapbox again here. Admins, if you have an all dungeons mode in your tournament, please seed Aga to 0 blue balls.
Right.
Oh god, it's not over yet. Interesting that Captain is rushing back up the map, or presumably tile. I don't know that that's the play that I would have made in his situation, but it is going to be the right one.
Yeah, and it feels even worse because it's one of those, I made this skip to try to make up time. And of course,
Right.
the one thing you choose in a scene where you've done basically everything.
Alright, we'll see him dropping in on Ganon here. Don't ignore the CSR bot. CSR bot doesn't know what they're talking about. The race is still happening. one more hit on Ganon here. There we go. Alright, and that's gonna do it. As long as
There it is.
Lucien makes it across this bridge here. That'll GG's to Lucien, winning with the time of 2 hours, 5 minutes, and 28 seconds, which nobody knew about prior to this.
It was a mystery to all of us.
And we'll be moving on to brackets of the. How do we say this wrong? It's
Challenge Cup 2024.
Challenge Cup. Yes, I always want to say Challenger, but that's not what it is. Sorry, Challenge Cup.
I got stuck saying Crystal Cup for a long time, which makes no sense. I don't know why or where that came from.
All right, and I heard a bloop on Discord, so I believe that means we are joined by our winner. Nope, I didn't. I lied. We are not joined by our winner yet. But we could be at any minute. Like right now.
There he is.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, GG?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, those AGA keys were just like getting increasingly on my nerves as the sea went on.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
I've got every single key accounted for. Every single key accounted for except the AGA keys.
Yeah, you had left some really bad spots in the overworld that could have been rough.
Yeah, I trust me. A lot of this weighing on my Misery Mire. I left the big chest behind the Misery Mire.
That was the Thieves Count Small.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, Back of Pod, Graveyard Ledge, K45, and Magic Bat. Yeah, I decided I got pretty aggressive towards the end. I was like getting very anxious. Like some of the stuff like doing
the right call.
Yeah,
like at that point.
Well, with GT, I calmed down a little bit with the tile room having that small key. I'm like, okay, that isn't necessarily what one would say it would be an intuitive play. So maybe that would be my edge. Because I told myself I'm not making the second trip to GT if that's what it ends up being.
Mm-hmm.
So I went for the boom or bust play, and it was a boom.
Yeah, I think at that point, I mean, you left a few things in the overworld, but it wasn't that many, and there were so few items left, so few checks left. I think it's the right call to just clear everything out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta say, I am like, I'm a little in my feelings right now because like I've been playing Rando for about 3 years now, and this is my first time actually qualifying for brackets on any tournament. So,
well, congratulations.
Thank you. It's been a heck of a ride, and going up against Captain too, because Captain and I are league teammates, so that's adds a little bit of extra. What did I say? Drama, I guess, to the race.
Yeah.
But Moldworm had me a little irritated early on. I took 2 drops, I think.
Yeah, you had a little bit of a rough time there, but you got it done. And yeah, I mean, I think overall, like your routing made a lot of sense to me from what I was seeing, and most of it worked out pretty well for you. So yeah, I think it was a pretty good run.
Yeah, I also have a couple couple hangups. Like there's a little sloppiness in like Mire Basement and Icebreaker, but all things considered, I think I ran a pretty solid race. I'll have to look back at I'm gonna sound like a football coach. I'm gonna take a look at the film, see.
Check the tape.
Check the tape. Speaking of football, the Carolina Panthers actually won today too, which is like
Unlikely.
yeah, just a bit. I'm just outside Charlotte, so it's a good day.
Yeah, you have a lot to be proud of, man. There's some stuff in here that definitely went your way. That was good execution, and like Gil said, your routing really, I think, made a lot of the difference. There's some other pieces, of course, and you can go back and watch and find those. But yeah, for the most part, you have a lot to be proud of.
Thank you. And routing is usually my shortcomings. Like there'll be like I'll like do like VOD reviews, and there's always a handful of things people are like, why would you do that? Why would you do this? Like, and and finding that's tempered sword in left side swamp, I think that I was left side swamp. So again, it's one of those boomer bust plays where like you find nothing, you feel bad, but finding that temper there was a lot of fun.
They do say there's always a sword in swamp.
I've heard that.
Yeah. And then I don't know. I got pretty aggressive with TR doing that first dip in the TR, but
I don't think it was aggressive at all. I think that was the right call considering how few things there were left
No, hold on.
available for you at the time.
Checking that lava chest was really aggressive.
Okay, yes. Okay, hold on. Yeah, scratch that. Lava chest was. I had some things to say about the lava chest check, perhaps, but I think going in for compass chest and chain chomps was correct.
Yeah, agree with that. Lava chest, we were like really worried, but it being a crystal kind of meant it had to be on the way somewhere. And yeah, stumbling upon it in Ice Palace kind of made it a moot point at the end. But yeah, woof.
Yeah, that crossed my mind as soon as I did. I'm like, oh crap, oh no.
But yeah, it ended up working out in the end. So yeah, GG's again. Congratulations on winning and making your way to brackets.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I know Captain's gonna decline this one, but I don't know, Talon, anything else you wanted to throw out there?
Nope. Once again, we want to give Pixcalibur a shout out. So thank you so much for doing the tracking, and yeah, let's close this one out.
All right.
Yeah, GG's. Once again, Lucien, congrats on making brackets and good luck in brackets. And GG's the captain as well. Was a very good race.
Yeah, I had a friend after the race is over. A friend told me that Cap skipped out on tile chest.
He did, yeah.
That would do it. Yeah. Yeah, like you said, with as much with as little as I had left in front of me, like I'm not risking a second trip to GT. That was my thought process. But it feels good making like I said, 3 years. I've been playing since 2021, and like this is my first time making brackets in any tournament, so feels good.
All right, Star, you want to close it out here?
Yep, yeah, it's I was going to do here. GG's again, and good luck in brackets, Lucien. And
Thank you.
GG's the captain as well. Very good race here. Please give both of our runners a follow. Thank you to Talon and Gilgamesh for doing the commentary, and to Pixcalibur for doing the tracking here. Let's see, coming up ahead on ZSR, we do have more stuff coming up. We currently have over on ZSR2, we've got a Majora's Mask Randomizer Standard Tournament match. That is, this is that's Winners Bracket Finals, Spec versus Blaze. And then coming up, we'll read over there shortly. And then coming up later this week, we've got quite a number of things going on, including 2 more races for the Challenge Cup here to wrap up groups. Tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have a Group F tiebreaker between a Marathon Crazed Gamer. And then on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have a bye race that will be between Ivy Karma, Duke Firebird, and Iron Gamer. Where the first 2 finishers out of that race get first round buys in brackets. So please come back and check those out. But for now, that's going to be it here for us this afternoon. Thank you for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time.